Hello, welcome back to Armchair Armory, and welcome to the preview for the second round Carling Cup. No, not Carling Cup, it's Carabao Cup now, / League Cup game at West Brom. So we are playing West Brom at the Hawthorns on Wednesday evening. So obviously we've come off of the back of a quite humbling 2-0 defeat to Chelsea. I think most Arsenal fans expected us to lose. To be honest, I don't really see it as we were... I don't know, it's hard to say. Like, I expected the result. But again, I think the fallout has been a little bit reactionary. We are bad at the moment, and it's hard to see where it's going to change. And I think we're just going to have to take the fact that we are going to lose to Man City next Saturday, on Saturday, sorry. So, yeah, we're going to have to take that. But this game here is a chance to... I know it's a League Cup game, but it's a chance for the team to try and put some morale back in the fans and back in the camp. We need to win this game, basically. I know no one really gives a shit about the Carabao Cup anymore, but it's still a trophy, and you still got to win whatever you're in. It's obvious that Arteta is going to put out a weaker lineup. You could say the lineup against Chelsea was weak, but like, yeah, he's obviously going to put out a weaker lineup for this game. I'm already seeing people almost hoping that we lose to West Brom just so Arteta goes. And to be honest, like, if we do lose, then yeah, that's not looking good. My prediction of him being gone by October seems to be, you know, sooner rather than later. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be crazy. I don't know. Like, I can see us winning it, and then, you know, all the fans that are saying Arteta out will now start saying,
"Oh, you know, actually, I think there's something there."
And then when we lose to Man City on Saturday, they'll be back to
Arteta out. He's useless. Doesn't know we're in the mud. Blah blah.
all that. So, just the typical schizophrenic fan base as usual. There's not very much else I can really say. Like, I think we will win the game, depending on what lineup we put out. I'm pretty sure people like Martinelli and Balogun will probably play. I can actually imagine it being a similar lineup to what we played against Chelsea. Maybe El Neni instead of Xhaka, Tavares instead of Tierney, maybe, depending on... Tierney limped off at the end of the game, so I'm not sure whether he's injured. Also, Martinelli went off as well, didn't he? But they've confirmed that's cramp, so that shouldn't be too bad. It's probably going to be something like Ramsdale in goal, probably Chambers at right back, and then it will probably be the same centre-back pairing, because I don't think White will be COVID-free by then, so it will probably be Murray and Holding again, and then left-back will probably be Tavares. It will be Lokonga and El Neni at central midfield, and then I'm going to say Martinelli. I think Martinelli will be okay, so I think I'll say Martinelli on the left and Pepe on the right, and then I think Ødegaard will play this game. Actually, I think Ødegaard will play in this number 10 role, and then we'll probably have Balogun up front. Maybe Aubameyang, I'm not sure, but I think it's more likely to be Balogun. I think that's what it's going to be, and I can actually see us winning this game. But, you know, as I say, you know, the writing's on the wall. I've said it for about 2 weeks now that, you know, I can't see Arteta lasting much longer. I'd be very surprised if he manages to turn it around, but it feels... I agree with some of the fallout that has said, like, it feels like at the end of it, I think Harry Symeou said this, that it feels like... Was it Harry? I'm not sure, actually. So, apologies, Harry, if you hear this. I'm not misquoting you. But somebody said that it reminds them of the end of Unai Emery, where kind of everything was low. Like, you went into every game, even games that we would normally be confident of winning, thinking we're going to lose. Yeah, it kind of feels like that. So apologies, someone there drilling. Yeah, so that's kind of how it feels at the moment. It feels like it's getting to that stage where we were with Unai Emery. And then we've got to do this all over again. And I can guarantee, even if it is, and I don't think it will be, but even if it is someone like Antonio Conte that comes in, I just think that, you know, within 6 months, the fans will be saying they want him out as well. And as I keep saying, and I know that people that listen to these will probably think, well, shut up, why do you keep saying the same thing over and over again? That's just the fact that, like, the fans are part of the problem. They don't give the manager time. They want instant gratification. They're still on that high horse when really they should be a bit lower than that. That high horse of thinking that we're still a top 4 club. We're not. But yeah, I'm a little bit more confident about playing West Brom. If we do lose to them, I have a feeling it will be very tight, you know, on penalties or 1-0 or something like that. I don't think like we're going to get absolutely obliterated by them. Then again, that season, I think it was was it Wenger's last season when we lost to Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup? That was like a massive surprise. And we got completely played off the park by them. But I don't think it's going to be as bad as that. As I said, I do actually think we're going to win this game. But yeah, it's City that's the big one. But is it a big one? Because we all know that we're going to lose that as well. I'd be very surprised if we got a result from that game. And this is what makes me laugh. This is what makes me laugh, is that fans sit there and say, oh, we're going to get battered by Chelsea. Lukaku's going to rip us. Exactly that happens, and they have a meltdown. And it's like, can you not say one thing and do the other? Why can't you be consistent? And this is why I'm saying that they're part of the problem. Because the manager is inexperienced, the owners are absent, but the fans have their part to play in the reason why this is happening as well. It seems like I come on here and bash the fans all the time, because most Arsenal fans are brilliant, you know, like, and to be fair, they do go and support the team. But there are some of them, particularly the ones on social media and the YouTubers and stuff like that, but that just seem like I'm rubbing my thumb and forefinger together here. They're just out for money. They just as soon as something goes wrong, it's like, right, we can capitalize on this now. There's no balance in the argument. That's the thing. It's hard to defend Arteta at this moment in time, I'll be honest. Because I defended him quite a lot last season, and it wasn't until the Villarreal game where I was like, maybe not. But I'm still in that camp of like, okay, let's see what happens after like 10 games. But at this rate, I don't even think the club are going to give him 10 games. If we lose to West Brom and then lose to Man City, and we go into the international break out of a competition and no points, no goals scored, kind of bottom of the table, KSE will pull the trigger. I'm pretty sure they will. Like even them, in all their kind of absent-mindedness, they will do. And then we'll just have to start again, and we will go through this all over again in a year and a half. It will be division within the fan base once again, and we will end up with yet another manager that we've destroyed their career. But then again, Emery's sort of gone on to do bigger and better things. He's won Villarreal their first trophy in their history. I think his team put up a good fight in the Super Cup against Chelsea, so they seem to be doing all right with him. Wenger's now in charge of youth development at FIFA, so he's gone on to bigger and better things. So who knows? If we do get rid of Arteta, maybe he will go on to do bigger and better things. Like I said, I think it was a massive gamble to put someone that had never managed before in charge of a poison chalice like Arsenal. Arteta should have sort of done what Vieira did and start moving into kind of like mid-table French teams. And in the case of like Crystal Palace, he's now managing kind of a mid to low table Premier League team. That's what Arteta should have done. Not go in for a team like Arsenal that, you know, have problems with getting players in and out, an ownership that sees them as a cash cow, and then, you know, a fan base that can turn on you if you make one mistake. So yeah, it's, you know, there's blame all round, to be honest, in this whole thing. Maybe it's easy for me to say because I don't go to the stadium week in, week out. I watch every single game. I'm a pure armchair fan, hence why this section of my channel is called Armchair Armory, because I don't go to games. I watch all my football on TV. Maybe I have a different perspective, but I feel like, you know, complaining every time we lose a game and saying Arteta out, Arteta out, shout out Goldbridge, after every single game does not make us better. And as I say, in a year and a half this will happen again. You know, it'll be Conte out or Ten Hag out or Potter out. It'll be the same thing over and over again. And, you know, until fans realise that they're part of the problem, they think they can do it just because they pay the money to go and see it. And it's like, well, we're not going to progress if you're going to call for the manager's head every time we lose a couple of games. But anyway, let's see. As I say, I think we will probably win this game. I know there's a lot of negativity and a lot of pessimism around the club at the moment, particularly in the fans. But I actually do think we will win this game. The thing that might be something that will trigger people is the performance. I think we'll win it, but just by a hair's breadth. I don't think it will be an easy game, to say the least, because it's going to be kind of the 2.5 team, essentially. It's going to be like the Premier League team minus a few here and there. It won't be a complete overhaul. We'll just have to see. And the Hawthorns is a hard place to go. Yes, I know, you know, when Tierney kind of like announced himself to the fans and he scored that brilliant goal against them away last Christmas when it was snowing, I know that was a really good performance and a really good result, but like most of the time those sort of away grounds are really hard to go to. So we'll just have to see. We'll just have to take it from there and see what happens. But like I said, I'm a little bit more confident about this than I was about Chelsea and that I am about Man City. But let's just see what happens. I'll be back again after the West Brom game on Wednesday to give my thoughts on it. Then later on in the week there'll be a preview for Man City, and then obviously after the Man City game on Saturday I will be back again with a review giving my thoughts on that game. So hopefully you keep in touch and keep on watching. Give a like and subscribe if you're new around here. I'll be back soon. Until then, take care and stay safe.
Well, there's no better time to score just before half-time, but there's no worse time to concede. They'll be really, really fuming at each other for that.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, there's never a bad time to score a goal, but just before half-time can be crucial. And he's got his team back in this game. What can he produce in the second half?
And they kick off here. Oh, in with a chance. Not to be for the Gunners. They could have made it 1-0.
Well, I thought the stalemate was going to be broken then, but it's a big, big miss.
Real danger. Oh, big chance. Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better than that.
Alas, a wild, wild attempt.
Well, after that effort, I'm not sure whether he's right or left-footed.
Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, he was so sharp, the goalkeeper there, wasn't he? What a one.
And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely. And up for grabs off the keeper. Gone in, beyond the goalkeeper, Arsenal level. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Townsend. Okay, Yokushlu. Well, the attack looks promising. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Well, took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. Over it comes. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance.
Arsenal certainly enjoying the lion's share of possession, but that doesn't lead to goals necessarily. They haven't created enough. Too slow up front, midfield, very average. The coach, he's not happy at all. He wants more from this team.
Okay, Yokuzru. Maitland-Niles. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. It's Arsenal's turn now. He's going forward well here. Giving the ball away. Townsend. Now what can they do from here? And he takes it on. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Good bit of pressing. Can he put them in front? And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Not a fantastic piece of defending, was it? Determined defending. Gallagher. Arsenal will have to throw it back in play. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Nelson. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Conor Gallagher. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Must score! Can they slot it home? Well, nothing untoward happened. Nelson. Must be. It's gone in. And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here is the replay, and to be fair, the keeper from that distance hasn't got much chance of keeping it out. Lovely goal.
Well, let's have another view of that goal.
Well, he's delighted, isn't he? We can see that. Calm is needed now just to consolidate this lead. Cool heads.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? 15 minutes remaining. With their noses in front in the second half. What will be the thinking in the camp, Lee Dixon?
The Arsenal.
Can he finish? Arsenal pushing to add to the lead. They've won the corner. And now the delivery. And whipped into the box. Not all that convincing defensively. Excellent defending. Martinelli. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. This could be it! And still an opportunity. That is what you call a gilt-edged opportunity, not taken.
Well, you visualise a game before you play it, and I'm pretty sure he probably in his sleep visualised an open goal, and he's just fluffed his lines. Just listen to the crowd, Derek, urging their team on. Surely they'll get another chance.
Down by a goal. This could be the final opportunity to snatch something. Well, they'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly.
Arsenal dominating possession over the last 15 minutes. And if you look at how they've played, they deserve another goal. And if they were to get one, that would surely put the game to bed.
Moving it forward. And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. This could square the game. Excellent defending, but the chance is still on. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Saka. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Maitland-Niles. Terrific block there. And now it is official. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's a victory for the Gunners League.
Well, wins like that, when there's nothing between the sides, seem more valuable somehow. Really tight game that was.
Well, his performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Lee.
Well, he's always a danger, isn't he? No more so when he grabbed that goal. He never disappoints me when I watch him. He's just too good, simple.
And they kick off here. Oh, in with a chance. Not to be for the Gunners. They could have made it 1-0.
Well, I thought the stalemate was going to be broken then, but it's a big, big miss.
Real danger. Oh, big chance. Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better than that.
Alas, a wild, wild attempt.
Well, after that effort, I'm not sure whether he's right or left-footed.